Yo, what it do? Is my mic actually recording? Oh, it is. Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're about to watch a video about KSI and all the drama that's been going on with him, Mr. Beast, and this Lunchly thing that they freaking dropped. So,
flagship products.
Facts.
Only Lunchly has Prime and a Feastables bar in it for children to lose their minds over. Because who doesn't want their kid drinking sugar water and eating chocolate for lunch every single day?
yeah, bro, I've had Prime, bro, and it's actually like, it tastes good, but it's so not healthy for you at all, bro.
Obviously, this announcement
Felt like my heart
met
was
with
coming
a
out
lot
my
of
chest.
criticism. As for one, people generally do not like Logan Paul, and Mr. Beast has obviously had his own issues recently as well.
Yeah.
Beyond that, Lunchly was essentially being marketed as a healthier alternative to the Lunchable brand, boasting about less calories, less sugar, and more electrolytes. Now, I think that's what really rubbed people the wrong way, because at the end of the day, whether it's Lunchly or Lunchables, it's really all processed shit that, in my opinion, kids should not be digesting.
Honestly.
And a YouTube OG named Dan TDM came through to spit some facts, basically saying that this was not a good look for three guys who mainly have children watching their content and buying their already existing products. This tweet went super viral, and all three of the main players responded in their own ways.
Honestly, I think Mr. Beast should have just kept the Feastables. Lunchly, bro, I mean, I guess you trying to do something right, but in my opinion, I honestly wouldn't see like people really eating them, to be honest with you. I mean, people know that Lunchables work. Why switch from Lunchables to an unknown product that is probably unhealthy for you?
And KSI's response to this was the most embarrassing, as he made himself look like a massive hypocrite who sees all criticism as hate. And that seems to be a viewpoint that both he and his business partner Logan seem to share. And now he took to his personal YouTube channel to drop a horrible response to the Lunchly drama, titled, Everybody Hates Us Right Now.
Lunchly, ladies and gentlemen. Me, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul have launched Lunchly. If you've had Lunchables, this is mainly for my American audience. If you had Lunchables, yeah, I guess they were good at the time. Well, we've made something better.
No, because we still eat Lunchables to this day, bro. And I've actually had a Lunchable not too long ago, and it was still hitting just like my childhood days. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, except for the chicken nugget one. I could have remembered they gave us like more chicken nuggets, bro. There's only 4 of them bitches in the pack. Like, what the fuck?
Common theme that you will see throughout this video is KSI is horribly forced to laugh. This dude must think he's the funniest on earth, as he laughs hysterically at every word that comes out of his own mouth.
Doing a Reddit video.
I'm not gonna lie, this is literally like, if y'all have ever watched a KSI video, he literally does this every single time. He's been doing this for years. He'll laugh at any fucking thing. If he's talking, he'll laugh. If somebody else is talking, says something, he's gonna laugh. Bro, he's just a goofy goober. So I wouldn't say, like, I think that point was more so of like he's just laughing at it's more of a personal thing for him. But if you really like actually watched a video of KSI's, you would know that he actually laughs like that, bro. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Bro,
like
he just
knows a bunch of
laughs
kids
every
are
time,
watching and he
bro.
wants to give them some sort of built-in laugh track or some shit. It reminds me of French Lord David Dobrik and how he was always doing that forced laughter bit as well.
Hello.
Like, to me, it doesn't make the video more engaging, it actually makes it look like you have a mental deficiency. This guy is just sitting in his room alone, acting like he's watching Eddie Murphy Raw for the first time. Like, I don't know if this is a laugh of insecurity or what the f is going on, but Jesus, it makes it hard to watch. And here is where KSI directly tries to clap back at Dan TDM, and he just kind of makes the same pathetic points that he
Looks like crap to me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, hey, if it's selling, it's obviously not crap. I'm just saying, if it's selling.
Looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face. Instead, they were like,
wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
and
Shit was so
that's
loud.
fair,
Jesus.
but I'm not the one complaining.
I mean, while you might think the product is stupid, it does benefit his fans. As did your toy line you did with this very same company.
Everybody does a YouTubes. Everybody has a YouTube. Well, I can't say everybody has a YouTubes, but majority of the big like YouTubers have a YouTube. So I think they should just stop talking about YouTubes because everybody fucking has
Because
one.
they get to hopefully enjoy and play with this product as intended and advertised. There isn't wool being pulled over a gullible consumer's eyes under the guise of being healthy. How KSI does not see the difference is just a whole nother level of coping.
He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
And I'm like, okay, sure.
Why is that
Let's
so
keep moving the
loud, bro?
goalposts. But okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. If you just type in Dan TDM Sweets, there's
Who the fuck is
countless
this?
videos of him eating sweets, promoting sweets to his audience. But cool. Now what? At this point, his fans imploded. Self-combustion occurred on Twitter.
God, this dude is damn near jerking himself off laughing at his every word. Like, dude, Dan did
Bro,
this
that's
shit
literally
9
just
years
him.
ago. And there is just a massive difference between Lunchly and trying out a bunch of random
Like, I'm not even
candy.
trying to be a KSI. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze, but it's like, it's literally, that's how he is, bro. Like, it's not glaze, because I already know people are going to be like, glaze. No, bro. That's literally how he is. If you actually watch a KSI video, bro, he literally laughs like that for years that I've been watching him, bro. Like,
Other countries
like
for a YouTube
years that
series.
he's
And
been
instead
doing
of actually
YouTube.
addressing some of the more
So
legitimate
does his little brother.
criticism on Twitter, KSI just turns to addressing some blatantly racist troll and tries to present it like that's every single person calling him out for this nonsense.
And they just didn't know how to react. Some just decided just to be racist. When a like KSI does nothing in life and still gets paid for
Yo, why do people gotta pull the race, the hard R? Like, I think it's honestly at the point to where, like, people that use the hard R, they really think that, like, it affects us. I mean, probably you still got some diehards out there that are like, don't fucking call me that. But majority of the generation now, bro, you call us a hard R, we're gonna look at you like you're fucking stupid because it doesn't affect us. It doesn't make us like mad. Maybe I could just be speaking for myself, maybe not. But from what I've seen, bro, like, I laugh at it because it's like, you're that lame to have to resort to something like that just because it's easy for you to do, bro. I can make up 1,000 jokes about you right now, and the only joke you got is to call me a hard R. Okay, buddy, who really won this fucking battle, bro? Like, people be using that word so like religiously, like that's their trump card. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call him hard R. It's gonna hurt his feelings. No, bro, you look fucking stupid. That's literally what you.
it in something other than welfare or food stamps. It's noteworthy. It's like how monkeys in the jungle have started to understand the concept of tools. Brother is just being racist.
He's yapping,
His
bro.
audience just didn't know what to
You
do.
knew
They
that was a
couldn't
troll. I wouldn't
fathom
respond to
the
that, though.
idea
You can tell that's a
their
troll.
beloved Dan was also exactly what he claimed that we were. Safe to say he's a hypocrite.
He also tries to act like because no one speaks out against all these other food products for kids
gushers?
that they shouldn't call out Lunchly. Like, dude, you were the head of various companies that peddle shit onto your kid fans who likely have a parasocial
Yo,
relationship.
pouring prime on your face like that is actually diabolical.
All these
Hold
other food
the
products
fuck
for kids
up.
that they
I
shouldn't
have
call out
never
Lunchly.
seen
Like,
that
dude, you were
before.
the head of various companies that peddle shit onto your kid fans.
Whoever this guy is, you're fucking insane. Pouring prime on your face, acting like it's Gatorade or something, you're actually insane. You're diabolical. Because who the fuck does that? You didn't get paid $1 more for doing this, bro. We had no reason to. The director did not say, yeah, just pour the prime all over your face. You'll be good afterwards. Yeah, bro. Like, what? Bro, prime has a lot of chemicals in it, bro. It tastes good. I will say that. It does taste good. But that shit is not healthy for you at all. I just say just stick with a regular Gatorade. But pouring on your face, That's diabolical.
Fans who likely have a parasocial relationship with you, Logan, and Mr. Beast. I think that's another reason that people are taking more of an issue with Lunchly is because there's a deeper connection level from the consumer base of the product.
Where was the same energy when Ryan Trahan released Sweets? Where was the same energy when FaZe Rogue released
Well, you're talking to two people that are actually respectable and don't have a bad track history of doing dumb shit.
Because all of those things were advertised as candy, which people off the rip know is bad for you. It's the same reason that Mr. Beast faced little to no criticism over his chocolate when it came out.
Hey, it's just fucking
Lunchly,
candy,
on the other
bro.
hand, is advertised as a healthy lunch alternative. Like it's not very hard to understand.
Because people just hate us. People just hate us. People hate Logan Paul, okay? They hate Mr. Beast. But as soon as I have a company with Jimmy and Logan Paul, sell out! You're f***ing sell out!
Wow, I wonder why they dislike these guys. Can anyone help me out here? I mean, most people
Yeah.
learn pretty early on that you are the company that you
Well,
keep.
Mr. Beast is he's only hated right now because of the situations that have been going on that don't even really, well, I can't even say don't even really involve him, but that have occurred around him and his friends. That's the only reason why people hate. If that never happened, then Mr. Beast would have been totally fucking fine. KSI and Logan Paul, is it Logan Paul? I think it's Logan that he's talking about. Nobody really has liked Logan Paul for a couple years now, and KSI, you're just, there. Then again, I don't know what you're doing because you live in the UK, so I don't really know what you're doing, but.
And if you keep
It's
getting
like,
yourself
what the
into
fuck?
business with bad people, eventually you're either going to become a bad person yourself or get caught up in some bad shit that someone else is doing.
I'm literally just making a company where I make a product that is better than the competition.
No, you blatantly ripped it off. That's also why this product has no merit because it's so shamefully lazy. Mr.
Yeah, it really
Beast and these
is.
clowns are acting like they're doing something.
You got a Lunchly that gives, the only difference between this and a Lunchable is like the prime drink and you get a Feastable. That's it. That's literally the only difference. Is they still got the pizza, they still got the crackers in there, the fucking cheese ham crackers. I think that's ham. It's the same. Y'all not adding anything new. I mean, shit. At this point, add a fucking 5-star
good
gourmet
in the
in there.
making
Y'all are
of this.
damn near
When in
billionaires.
reality, it's really just adding to a heaping pile of shit. Now, as far as his response to that drama goes, that's pretty much it.
This is like plagiarizing, but without adding the Capri Sun that you get.
Him crying about Dan, his apparent fake fans who didn't dick ride this product, and faking laughter. But KSI did take time to respond to this clip that has been going viral, where he was apparently thinking about shilling NFTs to his audience.
NFTs.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this was KSI in his KSI crypto era.
I mean, I'm still into crypto, okay? NFTs obviously not so much because we've realized that hindsight is 2020 and that NFTs were just not as good as they were.
Shit, it made a lot of people a lot of money,
NFT,
bro.
non-fungible tokens, I got all of that, you know. Even with NFTs, I love the art, man. It's just amazing. Like, it's cool to have physical art, but to also have it on the blockchain, huge. Post that you've got an NFT and everyone just goes, oh, let me just take a screenshot. It's mine now, but that's just not the case.
I'm making millions from NFTs because I know what I'm doing. But like I said, hindsight makes such a difference.
Yeah.
If Ethereum was 0 right now, everyone would have been like, you guys promoted Ethereum, scammers. But obviously back then, no one knew. It's just this whole typical mindset.
Yeah, if you invested in Ethereum,
if
bro,
things
you
go
nigga-
down, it's a
Boy.
scam. If things go up, it's fine. But what about stocks? There's several stocks that go down. Does that mean they're scams?
Comparing Ethereum and the regulated stock market to NFT projects that in some cases were developed and sold in less than 48 hours
Yeah.
is hilarious. I mean, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, the people who jumped on the NFT train were idiots, but man, it's pretty telling how badly
He said they were
KSI
idiots. I mean, I would say there's more that failed at NFTs than there are that actually succeeded in the NFTs. But if it worked out for you, you were becoming a millionaire because some of those shits were selling for
NFT
millions of
projects,
dollars.
especially back then, were like launch the NFT project, make $20 million that day. What happens afterwards? Everyone should make money, but if they don't, who cares? You made 20 mil. And we had this big like deck, and like JJ thought it was the best idea, and then the other guys were like unsure, and I was like, I will not let this happen. So I had to like do a detailed breakdown of every reason why I thought it was a bad idea. I do not ever want to make millions of dollars at the direct expense of fans getting nothing.
To make his own video about the situation, meaning the one Dan TDM tweet has now resulted in 3 Twitter responses.
Wait, what happened to YouTubers? I can't say anything more. Just sell stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? Is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them do better.
And 2 full-length YouTube
Personal
videos,
opinion.
but I swear these guys are not
Or
mad
facts.
about the situation. They're not insecure about their product. And they can totally handle constructive criticism in an appropriate manner.
Context. Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad because we made crackers? This is what you're mad about? Bruh. It's a
Bro, it's literally a fucking Lunchable. Bro, just buy a Lunchable, bro. Like, it's no difference. You're not adding nothing enticing about it except for the name and Mr. Beast's name. That's it. When kids see Mr. Beast, I mean, that probably make people buy it because it's Mr. Beast. But it's literally Lunchables. Now, it will come down to prices. Is it cheaper than a Lunchable or is it more expensive than a Lunchable? Because at the end of the day, that really depends on what is getting bought more. Like, let's be for real here, bud. You just made another
turkey,
Lunchable.
real cheese, and cracker stack. And by the way, it's great. I mean, yes, we made nachos as well with queso, but I think if you're getting mad about nachos, that's a you problem. Oh, and the pizza. It's literally called the pizza. But same thing, like, you're mad about pizza? Like 500,000 favorites because we made pizza, crackers, and nachos?
Now this seems to be a running theme throughout the course of this response from Logan, where he tries to paint anyone who's critical about his product as a blindly angry hater who doesn't know what they're talking about and will never accomplish anything in life.
That's it.
That's
People
crazy.
just hate us. And I've come to realize now in my adult life that hate really is just a feeling of one's own inadequacy. You're dissatisfied with your life, you're unhappy, you're angry because your wife left you, or you suck. These are people who sit online all
What's this nigga talking about, bro?
day, they don't go outside, they don't smell the grass, sit at the computer all day, they'll come up with something that fits their narrative or might make your tweet look bad so other people can ratio you, and oh my god, these people will go through life and that'll be their greatest accomplishment, and if I can help with that, I'm so happy to.
Now I don't think that people are actually that like up in arms about this situation.
Can I just put it out there? I've never watched a Logan Paul video. Never.
I really think it's just like
if nobody, if he
crowd of
wasn't a big
people
YouTuber, I would never
calling
know
out
who the fuck
3
he was.
scumbags for
Nobody even never
continuing
said
their
his name.
scumbag behavior. But as long as he paints it as this like blind hate situation of people just being mad because he's successful, well, maybe some of his fans will start to share that opinion as well and kind of disregard this legitimate criticism.
This confuses me. I remember a time when like success and dreams used to be celebrated, and now it's like, and this was my response to Dan TDM, we've spent our whole lives creating content and now we want to build businesses. Seems like a natural arc for any young ambitious adult, and without even trying the meal, just seeing a headline, it is met with hate, resistance, disgust.
Yes, because you guys are so blatantly ripping off Lunchables. There's been many times in the past where I've given Logan Paul and KSI.
I know that business meeting probably was like, yo, what if we change the name of Lunchables to Lunchly, but keep the same context of Lunchables, but just add a Feastable bar and a Prime drink in there? They probably was like, bro, that's a banger idea, bro. Lunchables ain't gonna have no problem with this.
KSI a ton of credit for helping develop Prime. Like the marketing
Like, what the
strategy
fuck?
behind Prime when it comes to KSI and Logan, many times I have said is genius. Like that was the perfect market for them to jump into given how big their reach is and how many kid fans that they have. But to me, Lunchly just looks fucking lazy. I mean, these guys are using Lunchable's product, basically dogging on it, to try and now peddle this shit, which I
It's
find
like trying to reinvent the wheel, bro. Like, I get it, but Lunchables have been a thing for fucking years, bro. Like, years. and you just literally just recreate the same thing but change the name of it. Like, come
is
on
a very
now, bro.
lazy
Let's
way
be
to
for real,
market
bro.
something like, oh, we're better than this other guy. Now, the rest of this video is kind of just Logan crying about the community notes on Twitter and pretty much claiming that anyone who has something negative to say about his product is lying.
But yeah, community notes lies. I had a sports MD doctor on one of my tweets. Lie.
Why lying for?
But I'm like, bro, it's not sodium.
fuck?
It's the 400 milligrams of electrolytes that we mentioned in the drink. And I had to.
So the electrolytes is salt, because that's pretty much what electrolytes is. It's fucking salt. So you have 400 milligrams of salt in your fucking prime. That's not healthy.
I was like, bro, you're a sports medicine doctor. How you can't read?
Yeah, but more electrolytes doesn't just inherently mean that something is more healthy.
You can actually make yourself overhydrated by drinking them shits consistently because of so much of the fucking electrolytes that's in that shit, bro.
These kids are sitting in a desk all day, hopefully learning or scrolling through TikTok, whatever the kids do at school these days. It's not like they're losing all this sweat. It's not like they're out there exercising like crazy.
Exactly.
So why do they need to sit down in the lunchroom and have all these electrolytes going through their body?
I can't believe it. It's like
It would be
there are
overhydrated
so many
like a
forces
motherfucker, bro.
working against us to make sure we don't win, which is why we're gonna work that much harder to make sure we do win.
It's kind of like when the team that spends all the money and buys all the superstars in the respected sport that you like now tries to start painting themselves as the underdog. Like, we're not buying it. Even my guy, Dr.
what?
Mike, had to cook the
I
Lunchly
don't get
brand
that
one
analogy,
time.
but okay.
Actually is healthier. I guess one can say yes, but honestly, probably more so as a marketing tactic. The reason why? Well, let's look at the recently passed nutrition standards set forth by the USDA for school lunches and see how lunch
School lunches are
compares.
shit.
So these are the regulations for the shitty lunch that they're selling at all these different public schools. You know, that nasty cardboard pizza, that disgusting...
Hey, one thing, school lunch is shit and fucking terrible. But hey, when you at school and you hungry, you gonna eat that motherfucking lunch.
sandwich, that questionable burger.
I never had that. I don't know what school he went to, but that was
Apparently
insane.
all has better nutrition than Lunchly.
Less than 10% of calories should come from saturated fat. Lunchly turkey, 23% of calories come from saturated fat. Less than 10% of calories should come from added sugars. Lunchly turkey, 10.4 comes from added
Bad
sugars.
failure.
This is where things get really interesting, and for some reason, no one has pointed this out. You see, USDA caloric guidelines say that a lunch meal for kids K through 8 should contain around 625 calories. Kids need energy to function, and calories give them that energy. Lunchly turkey contains only 230.
You wanna know what's one thing crazy, bro? And I know I'm not the only one that has like felt this, bro. After you eat lunch at school, like you'll be up throughout the beginning of the day. Oh, when is this class gonna end? Oh, bro, I'm tired of being here. But that's cool, you know. And then you get hungry, eat the lunch. You know, you're chilling with your friends, talking shit, da 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 da. Or you know, you might have a car and you might leave school and then come back with lunch or something. You know. Typical shit. I'm speaking for like high schoolers, if you haven't noticed. So it's like, bro, after lunch, when you're in that next class or whatever, bro, I be sleepy as fuck. You talk about we gotta get energy, bro. I don't leave lunch like, yes, we're ready for my next class, nigga. I leave lunch like, I'm ready for my next class so I can go to sleep. Like, what the fuck? I have never fucking had more energy after lunch.
calories, which would mean a kid would
That
need
in
to
school
eat
napping
about
that fucking chair,
2.7
the chair with the desk, bro, and you fucking put your head down, bro. Like you go to sleep and you get like a real good nap because the teacher don't give a fuck if you sleep or not, bro. That's when I wake up with energy, niggas.
to consume enough calories.
Meaning they would be eating a whole lot of processed fat. Listen, I know a lot of people like to act like calories are like the end-all be-all, but especially when it comes to kids, it's really not. But don't worry, guys, it has all those electrolytes, so you can rest assured this is a very healthy product.
Lunchly turkey contains only 230 calories, which would mean a kid would need to eat about 2.7 portions to consume enough calories.
And if they did that, they'd get nearly 1,300 milligrams of sodium.
Which is also significantly over the USDA standards. So they'd be either under eating calories or overeating sodium. Finally, the grain guidelines state that 80% of lunch meals must be whole grain, and Lunchly turkey does not list any whole grain.
And I fucking hate that shit, bro. It has to be whole grain, bro. When I was in school, I got tired of eating whole grain bread or whole grain like other shit, bro. Like,
yeah, so
whole grain
basically it's
changes the
bad
whole
for you.
taste of everything.
Like I told you guys last video, food in general, especially when it comes to America, is completely f***ed up. And
Oh yeah,
the
our
way
food
they
is
allow
fucked.
these companies to
It'd be good,
package
though.
their products and promote them like, oh, it's healthy because it has protein. It's healthy because it's low calorie. It's healthy because it's low fat.
Nothing in America is truly healthy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nothing in America is truly healthy unless you have it growing in the backyard, in your backyard, and you're cooking it yourself, or you are fucking have your own butcher shop. Other than that, bro, if you buy anything from a store or anything, bro, it's 9 times out of 10 not good for you. I don't give a fuck what the packaging says. I don't give a fuck what the marketing says. They could say, oh, bro, we didn't do nothing, none of this. Bro, I promise you that shit, they'll say that they didn't. Say if they'd be like, oh, this is less fat or something in this, but there's going to be more of something else to help maintain the taste of that product that you're getting. Bro, America has loopholes. They love loopholes, bro. Nothing in this fucking state is healthy at all. I'm surprised that we're even still here.
When
How
in
much
reality,
fucking
it's
shit
still
that you
digesting
consume.
a bunch of nonsense that's likely gonna
Even the
give you
water, bro. The water has fluoride in it. Like, it's fucked. It has literally like minerals and metals coming out of your faucet that you drink. But I mean, you have to drink water.
terminal
You can get
illness
bottled
later
water,
in
but
your
I don't
life.
even trust
It's
that.
just crazy. Like the fact that they allow that to happen, and the fact that so many foods here in America are banned in all these other countries should just tell you everything you need to know about how much they truly care about the consumers and the people who live here. Like I said, at the end of the day, I don't think that people are necessarily that upset, but they're really just calling out 3 snake oil salesmen for peddling more bullshit onto the general public. Like, to me, it's just as simple as that. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation down below. As always,
Well,
also,
I pretty much did my whole take on this situation. Honestly, like man said, they're ripping off Lunchables. I mean, they basically have the same. They have the same main things for a Lunchable, bro. The nachos, the pizza, and the fucking the crackers for them. Like, bro, switch it up. Do something different. I don't know. Put a chimichanga in a fucking lunchly or something. I don't fucking know. Like, bro, but. And to be honest with you, it depends. Like, it has 400. What did I say? No, that's a prime. It has a lot of sodium in it, but to be honest with you, it depends on how fast these kids are consuming these shits. Because I mean, even if you eat a regular Lunchable, they say it has more than what a Lunchly has, but they eat hella Lunchables anyway. So it's kind of like anything more than them ripping it off and they're trying to go into the health facts and the this, that, and the other of it not being healthy. A regular Lunchable is still not healthy. So either fucking way, it's neither one is better than the other. I get it that they're trying to compare them to each other. Like, why this is bad. And they're just trying to go into deeper facts of why you shouldn't eat it. But yet Lunchables are still not healthy for you, bro. Like, what the fuck? They literally give you Oreos and all that shit inside the fucking Lunchable, like, bro. So, hey man, I think at the end of the day, if you do end up buying a Lunchly or getting a Lunchly, power to you. I mean, I don't see it going to kill you or anything. I think if you eat it in moderation and shit, not just like all day, every breakfast, lunch, or dinner type of thing, like OD on it, then obviously you'll be fine. But it's just a fucking another Lunchable that's probably going to cost more than a regular Lunchable, or probably be less than a Lunchable. But hey man, it's not my business that I have made. It is what it is. But let me know down what you think in the comments below. What would you do in this situation? If you were Logan Paul, KSI, or Mr. Beast, what would you do in this situation? What would you put in your Lunchly? If you could custom make a Lunchly, what would the contents of your Lunchly be? That's what I want to know, actually. And that will probably be all for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you catch on the like button, catch on the subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on all my socials, the Instagram and the Twitch at the top of the video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.